you find me playing a character called Jasper. Oh, what's his second name?
Badun.
Badun.
Is it
Badun.
on?
Bad guy.
It's on.
Just shh. I play Jasper, who's he's a henchman. He's a bloke down on his luck, a petty criminal, a thug, a villain, a brute, a footpad.
Doesn't wipe his feet when he comes in the house.
Doesn't wipe. He's a non-wiper. One of life's non-wipers.
No, it's not the J-cloth.
No. And he's in the employ of Cruella de Vil, who. And with my faintly stupider colleague. What is your character's name again? No, Horace. It's a little test we do every day. Can you know? Horace. And we basically do her dirty work, and very dirty work it is too.
Yes, it is.
Generally speaking, the heroes in Disney are drawn like sort of people, more or less. You know, they tend to have very cute button noses, but they generally look like people. The villains are much more exaggerated as actual physical caricatures, and it's quite hard to get close to the way that, because what they had in the cartoon was, you know, one beanpole and one person who was just, you know, like that, looked like he'd had a safe dropped on him. They're puppies, aren't they?
They're puppies. They're like babies. I mean, what they're doing is they shoot to what the capabilities of the animals as little children. You know, I mean, what they do is fantastic, but I mean,
they're very natural performers, aren't they?
Oh God,
puppies.
Yeah.
They're very enormously natural. They just seem to have this sort of ease in front of the camera.
Other.
Yes,
they're great.
Although they've ended up saying, oh, you know, they're saying to each other, just never work with children or Mark Williams ever again.
All Glenn Close.
Yeah.
What they do is they work, and then, as it were, you know, they do their playing, which is the way they would appear on screen. You know, they're played with somebody playing with them off camera, and then they just go. The book. It's a kind of classically constructed fairy tale. It's about, you know, the triumph of good over evil, and evil is represented mostly by Cruella de Vil, who is very evil, and her sidekicks her henchmen are us. Cruella's problem is that she must entrust certain jobs to her henchmen, but unfortunately the only people she can get to do them are two stupid men, and that's her downfall, really. She has to rely on them, but actually they can't do it, which is a shame for her, really, isn't it? We're a bit like if you see it as a sort of like pantomime or like fairy tale, we are what were called the Broker's Men, which were two knockabout comics who you know, in the kind of I mean, Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy came out of that kind of theatrical knockabout tradition, and that's what we do. We fall over a lot. We get the wrong end of the stick.